Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. Let's continue with the intermediate maps, as always using no monkey knowledge. Now, firing range, half cash, I'm gonna go with Pat, and this has been a very tough map, very tough gameplay strategy to defeat this map. I wanna say thanks to Impopable for Nothing, the channel on YouTube, because he has given me some tips and some advices as to how to defeat this map. So I'm gonna use some of the tips he gave to me, and I'm gonna implement them to the strategy I was already using. So yeah, I'm gonna show you now the best strategy I could find to defeat this map half cash with no monkey knowledge, continuous, and powers. This map is quite difficult for one simple reason. We cannot place a lot of towers close to the Bloons, so where the Bloons are gonna be spawning, we cannot really place towers to target them, and that is gonna limit a lot the amount of damage that we can do to the Bloons, especially earlier on, and ultimately that's gonna mean a lot more of difficulty overall to pop the Bloons. So there are only these two wood benches where you can place towers that don't require a lot of room. So dark monkeys, ninjas, alchemists, towers like that. But bigger towers like wizards, druids, well, of course, like super monkeys and all that stuff is not gonna fit here. And the most important thing is that heroes are not gonna fit here. So you cannot place heroes on top of these wood benches, and that is exactly what makes this map so difficult. The fact that you're gonna be forced to place heroes far away from the beginning of the map, and so unless you remove this object and you place heroes like here so that they can be more useful, heroes are gonna be bad. So that's why Pat comes in handy. He can be placed on top of water, so I can place him here, and therefore he's gonna be at least a little closer to the Bloons, and he's gonna be able to attack them or to do a little bit of damage, even though his range is pretty small. So he's not important from the damage itself, but it's gonna be the key factor to victory because of his level 3 ability. It's gonna give all surrounding towers one extra damage layer for I think it's how many seconds? 6 seconds? 7 seconds. And that's exactly why I'm going with Pat. So not only because it can be placed on top of water, so close to the submarines, but for his level 3 ability. Also, his knocking back is also gonna be quite useful. His little stun, knocking back, also useful, but especially his level 3 ability. So placing one sub 001, then I'm gonna place another one, and I'm gonna upgrade it 001 as well. And you can see that other than losing lives in the very first rounds, then after you place the sub, you can pop all the Bloons. There are no really Bloons sneaking through. There we go. Now next is going to be getting this second submarine, so the one closer to the right side, 010. So barber darts, higher poppage, so higher popping power of the darts. But especially this is going to allow me to get then the 021 upgrade. That is going to make the darts able to pop lead Bloons. And that's going to be how I'm going to pop leads with that dart, with that sub. Now for round 24 for the camos, I'm gonna upgrade this left Dark Monkey 002, and also thinking about later on when I'm gonna have advanced intel, this bigger range of the Dark Monkey is gonna make the submarines able to attack the balloons from longer, and that's of course what I'm aiming for. Not only to pop and detect camo, but also to give submarines something to attack the balloons. So that's the 021 sub ready for the lead round. And now it's all about getting the first submarine, so the left one, 002. Airburst darts is gonna add an insane amount of poppage and damage overall to the sub, and so that's the priority, getting the 002 upgrade as fast as possible. If you're going with the strategy like I'm going and you have about 66 lives lost or something like that, you should be able to purchase the second upgrade for the very middle of range, for the middle of the round 31. So you can see here starting and getting it right now. Here we go. That's it. So that's all the damage I need to survive round 31, not losing lives, to survive as well round 32. And now comes the fun part. So if you think about leads, so this second submarine, yes, it's doing some damage, but its main objective was popping leads. Now round 33, only camos. The Dark Monkey is not enough to pop all the camos, so I need here advanced intel. I don't have enough cash. There are no leads in round 33, round 34, and round 35. So my point is what use I have for this sub. So I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna get advanced intel. So now this first submarine, even if it's gonna be alone, because it's gonna be able to attack the balloons in range of the Dark Monkey, is gonna acquire a lot more of global damage. Plus, I can place Pat, and I can start making him level up, and I can unlock, most importantly, I can unlock his level 3 ability for round 35 for the rainbows. Now of course I know that in round 37, 38, 39 there are going to be a ton of leads, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get right now an alchemist placed right here in this bench, close to Pat, so it's gonna benefit as well from Pat's level 3. Here, strong, and also this alchemist is gonna give the submarine range to attack the balloons also from the very first portion of the map in the right side. So that's more range given to the sub attacks. So that's Pat's level 3 for the rainbows. Okay. I'll get here a sub, another sub. Not exactly beneath the first one, slightly towards the right side. Right here should be good. Alchemist 100, preparing for round 37 for the leads in round 37. Okay, here we go. I should be able to survive even without Pat's level 3. It's very important that you hold on to it for round 38 and round 39. So you should be able to pop all these balloons without using Pat's ability. Okay, just one red balloon right there and one camo. Okay, that's enough though. So that's 201 sub. That's Pat's level 3 ability for this round 38. For all these zebras and lead balloons, it's always better to use Pat's ability to be sure of popping all the balloons. And now, preparing also for the warp round, I'm gonna use Pat's level 3 ability for when the first rainbows come out. Then I should be getting the second submarine 201, and boom, that's it. So this is my setup for round 40. Bat level 5, 2 subs, 202, 110 Alchemist, and 002 Dark Monkey. Bat's ability should be coming up, and so it's gonna mean that you're gonna use it for these ceramics right here, and you should pop, if not all the balloons, the majority of them. Sometimes some balloons are gonna leak depending on the exact RNG, but you should pop the majority of them, and surely you're not gonna die in round 40. Okay, so let's start going faster here. From now on, the strategy is a lot easier. First thing is removing this object. This object is annoying, not only because it's gonna prevent me from placing towers there, but especially because it's gonna block the line of shooting of the submarines. That object right here was blocking both submarines from attacking the balloons in this area. And so just by removing it, now I have access to placing the towers here closer to the path. So that's of course one good thing. But also I'm freeing up the line of shooting for the subs. Uh, 301 Ninja, now Alchemist 120. So that's perfect. Now for round 47, I'm gonna use Bats level 3, of course, for these ceramics. It should be enough to pop them all. Now the ninja is gonna give camo detection and range to the subs, also in the center of the map, so they're gonna be able to attack also in the very center. I'm waiting here to get the ninja 401. To have also some damage coming out of the ninja. That is a pretty central tower, you can see it's the middle, so it should be doing some good damage as well. But right now my main source of damage is the submarines, other submarines, so that's why I'm gonna upgrade them very early to 03, so even faster attack speed, more damage coming out of, from them, and that's all I need. Pass level 3 here, and boom, surviving round 50 like that. Then Alchemist right here for the ninja, of course. I'll get just the Alchemist 300. I don't think I need it 400 right off. Okay. And now is preparing for round 63 with the 3 ceramic rushes. Now this is my main thanks to Impoppable for Nothing tips, because he told me that I can use Maelstrom to defeat round 63, and I didn't even think about using Maelstrom, so thanks to him for giving me that tip. But using just one Maelstrom may not be enough, because you're gonna need perfectly timed abilities and exactly like good poppage and so on, so sometimes you can screw up. You can screw up the abilities and you're gonna end up dying. So I'm gonna show you something that you can do that is gonna make round 63 work every time. So it doesn't matter if you use the ability exactly correctly in timing, or if you use it not so good, you're gonna survive round 63 anyway. Now I got here a 022 wizard for the camo leads around 59. The ninja with the Alchemist buff can pop camo leads, but you're never sure, because it depends exactly on when the ninja gets buffed and so on. So instead of risking losing, I'm gonna just get here a wall of fire plus camo detection, and that should be enough to pop these camos. Now there are a ton of them here, so the ninja even buffed cannot pop them, so this is bad. So I don't know why the ninja is not popping them, you know. I'm getting the alchemist buff, but the ninja is not even like popping the lead layer. Sometimes there is a bug going on with the ninja and the alchemist and camo leads. Sometimes even if the ninja is buffed, it's not gonna pop the camo leads. Let's use your Pat's ability just in case here to do some extra damage. Okay, to the other balloons, so now should be some camos there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, a little bit of trouble there. I think I lost some lives, but that's still fair enough. So that's Maelstrom. And I'm gonna use it right now again, just to be sure of popping everything here around 61. Now village, so that ninja's bigger range, the wizard has bigger range, everything has bigger range, so it should be good. And now showing you what you can do for round 63. So you're gonna use the first Maelstrom ability when the ceramics start turning. So when they start turning downwards, that is where you want to use your first Maelstrom ability. Then you want to use Pat's ability here for the second one, and you want to use the Maelstrom again as fast as you can. Then you're gonna sell it and you're gonna replace it again. Okay, here I was a little slow with the positioning, but the ability should be back up so that you can use it and you can pop the third rush just like that. So yes, you're gonna lose a little bit of cash in the transition, but in this way it's guaranteed 100% that you can pop and you can survive round 63 without any problems. So I'm gonna get right now this village 200 to give more attack speed to the ninja, especially to the ninja. And now also one thing about the Maelstrom is that yes, I did use it for round 63, but now I have it and I can use it whenever I want and whenever I need it to. I can use it and I can pop the balloons in that way. For example, here I can use it to do a little bit of damage to those mobs, and just like that, you can survive pretty well. Now I'm waiting to get this Alchemist 400, the one that's buffing the ninja, the wizard, and the tech shooter, so that this Alchemist is gonna buff not only the ninja but also the other towers. That should be a good thing. And then I'll get an Alchemist as well for these two submarines that right now, yes, they're doing damage, but the ninja is the one doing the highest pops right now because of this very central position. So that's why I'm gonna upgrade first the Alchemist for the ninja, and then I'll get the Alchemist for the subs. Here we go. So let's see now, the ninja should be buffed. Then the wizard should be buffed. And the Maelstrom should be buffed. Let's see. No, the tech shooter is not being buffed, but I don't think it's gonna make that much difference. So Alchemist right here, as I said, now buffing the subs. One thing though is round 72, so for round 78 I need this village 220 because I need to be able to pop camos with the Maelstrom ability for the second ceramic rush in round 78. So I may not be able to get these alchemist 400 and still get the village, so I'm gonna play safe. I'll get the first village 220 and then I'll get this alchemist 400 just to be sure of approaching round 78 with the correct defenses. Now another round where I'm gonna use Pat's ability and the Maelstrom ability is gonna be in this round 75, because there are double BFBs right here in the right side and also double BFBs here in the left side. So using Pat's ability right now, doing some damage, okay, and using the Maelstrom right now for all these mobs, and that should be it. Okay, though I don't have anything for these regroup Bloons. Okay, it was quite scary. So I didn't have anything for the regroup Bloons. Thankfully, my defenses were strong enough to be able to hold even without Pat's ability and the Maelstrom ability. But normally for round 76 you want to have the Maelstrom, so it's guaranteed that you don't die. So I'm gonna use it right now. That's the second alchemist, and I should have it back up for this first ceramic rush. Here we go. I'm gonna use it right now, and that's all you need. It's gonna recharge up, and you're gonna use it again for the second rush, the camo rush. And this is it. So with this setup you can already defeat round 79 and the Zomegat. But just because I'm getting here some extra cash, I'm gonna get a mortar here in range of the village, of course, but far enough from the alchemist, so the alchemist is not gonna buff it. And I'm gonna get here a 320 mortar. So now adding a stun in the exact center of the map, giving more time for my towers to pop the Bloons, and that's all. So this is my setup, guys. Thanks again to Impoppable for Nothing to giving me some tips, especially about the Maelstrom and how to survive round 63. And now just following with the mortar this time, oh my god, just to be sure of damaging it the most. When it's gonna be exactly on top of the attack shooter, I'm gonna use here one Maelstrom ability. It's gonna come back soon, so doesn't really matter. Using it again, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.